What's up, everybody, and welcome to my Smackdown review. As we are 5 days away from WrestleMania 33. Whew. Big show tonight as we had the contract signing. As Daniel Bryan stood out in the middle of the ring, he chanted, he did his yes chants. Kind of odd that they did, well, pretty much JDL, Tom Phillips, and David Otunga were out there on commentary. They did not really address, Mauro not being there. We do know what's happening to Mauro right now because I thought it was very odd that he was now on the show for over 2 weeks. First they said the snow, then it was out with a cold, but it's very unfortunate. Sad, but Mauro is dealing with depression right now. I don't know it's bipolar manic depression or something, but he's going through a hard time right now. And the last time anyone's heard him, especially online, he pretty much went on to say on Twitter that he appreciates all the support and love, but his doctor wants him to stay away from social media. So he's going through some hard times right now, especially with depression, and I don't know if he will make it to WrestleMania, but pretty much let Ronaldo take his time until he can get better, and he'll come back, because I just thought it was odd he was gone for this many weeks, and he really is suffering from something really bad, and depression is no joke. But we kicked off with AJ and Shane McMahon for the contract signing, and Shane McMahon talked about Smackdown for a new philosophy and management will push for their own agendas and stuff, and Smackdown's a land of opportunity, and pretty much, anybody could come in and get that opportunity, and that AJ is a skilled competitor, one of the greatest in the ring. He came here over a little over a year ago and broke down the doors and stuff. As the crowd chanted AJ Styles, he was congratulating on his accomplishment and stuff, and he held out AJ Styles, his arrogance cost him the WWE Championship and his opportunity for the title against Randy Orton. And Shane pretty much says, he always takes people to the limit, even if they underestimate him. And, he's going to have to watch his hand get ready to WrestleMania. As he will sign the contract, AJ pretty much says that, we're having a regular match, a wrestling match. No tables, no cages, none of that where you're going to jump off of. Which I am somewhat surprised to see this is just a regular wrestling match. Nothing, no stipulation, nothing. And he's going to embarrass him, he says. And then no matter, how many legends you be from Austin, you've been in the ring with Austin, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, The Rock, many guys you've been in the ring with. Randy Orton. You're not gonna be in anyone ring like me, AJ Styles, he says. He's the best overall performer in WWE, and WrestleMania, he's gonna show you how phenomenal he can be. And both pretty much stood up. They was ready to pretty much go at each other. Bryan says that they should shake hands, which I kind of find it odd that why would they shake hands if AJ, and by the way, McMahon pretty much, Shane put his hand up there, shaking his hand. Why would you shake a man's hand and put your head through a car window and jump you in the parking lot? And then, yeah, he got his payback about a week later, but I don't want to shake your hand, but if you put my head through a car window in the parking lot and beat the shit out of me. But Styles refused and pretty much left, as Shane says, he's in on WrestleMania and stuff. So, yeah, it was a regular contract signing. I feel like they make this match more important than the WWE Championship itself, if you ask me, and focus still more on this match being the top Smackdown. Was pretty much Smackdown part of the show, really, other than the title. But I do find out that it's just a regular wrestling match. No disqualification, no street fight, nothing like that. Just a regular, basic wrestling match, but I'm sure Shane will do something, some way crazy to do some glorified stuntman jump off of whatever he'll do. He'll probably jump off something crazy at WrestleMania. Maybe the sign. I don't know. He'll just do something insane. Carmella and Becky Lynch. Carmella winning against Becky Lynch, as Alexa Bliss and Mickie James are on commentary. But the match ended in no contest, which pretty much resulted in a tag team match with Alexa Bliss and Carmella going against Mickie James and Becky Lynch. And this went through 3 commercials, folks. This went through 3 commercials. As Natalya pretty much joined out there. The match ended with Carmella pretty much getting the roll up on the ropes. Becky Lynch to win. Then all 5 women brawl until Naomi came out. I think we got a big problem. I wish they would have waited till WrestleMania or Orlando to bring her back, but she came out there to the head scissors on Natty and Natalia, and pretty much took out everybody in the ring, hitting the kicks and stuff, and knocked Alexa Bliss out also of the ring. She pretty much got a mic, said she's back and she's gonna be in that women's title match. And pretty much said at WrestleMania, everyone's gonna feel the glow. And it's really good to see Naomi back, especially from injury, which was, you know, it was sad to see what happened and kind of knocked off this whole thing. But then again, most of these women, and by the way, this match is on the pre-show. This is another pre-show match, but I can almost kind of see why. Because what has this feud done? All the women on Smackdown feel lost right now, if you ask me. And nothing has happened. It's like they just put them in this match just because. There's really been no build-up to this. Now we have 6 women in the match. No one ever exactly told how the rules would be. It's just any available woman on the Smackdown roster. So, is it a battle royale? Is it an elimination match? Is it one pinfall? I don't know. I'd rather seen it better if Naomi could have walked in as champion, defending it. But then again, I'd rather seen it better if Naomi did not win it, what was it, Backlash? No, Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, and it could have saved it, and then she could have got the big win in her hometown of Orlando instead of wait all the way until, you know, have to get the title, you know, defend the title there. But her injury is unfortunate. I'd rather save her as a surprise to get a humongous pop for WrestleMania. I really think she most likely will win. It really gotta be silly if she didn't win. But then again, WWE is known for not letting people win in their hometowns for some godlike reason. I have no idea. But then again, the women have not been built up, so it's a pre-show match. Just pre-show. Then again, both women on both Raw and SmackDown have been booked horribly, especially going into WrestleMania with these multi-women matches, just because. Miz came out to do the conclusion for Miz TV with the total bells of bullshit as they had the dinner with John Cena as he imitated Daniel Bryan. So like, I can't eat steak, I'm a vegan. And did yes chant playing as him, as John Cena pretty much had cue cards, big cue cards over there like you see, and started drinking wine so everybody was shut while they're eating. That's another house rule. And it was time limit to finish their food, and they finished went on to another proposal thing. You made me the happiest man on earth. And then there was a cliffhanger and went to commercial. And then he turned down the proposal and he said, this is about boosting my image. This is about the brand. That's why I hustle with fans and thinking someone I met. I'm only loyal to myself. I respect anyone who says I respect anybody. I won't marry you because I don't love you in WrestleMania. That we're going to fail. We won't beat Miz and Maurice until they got serious then. And Miz pretty much says, what I better be seen as just a circus act. He's just a big ape in the street with nowhere to go. And you can enjoy your red carpets and your Kids' Choice Awards, because after WWE, you're nothing. And Maurice pretty much says that's the closest thing she'll be around kids, and she'll never get him out of from Cena, and that they're going to embarrass them at WrestleMania. Until John Cena came out. Oh, and Nikki Bella too. And pretty much went at both of them. Which, once again, Cena went back to being a lyrical fucking burial savage on Miz and Maurice. Talking about, WWE didn't want you back. You say, well, Nikki didn't stop you because they just didn't want you back. And it's funny, like, you keep complaining how she stopped you, then why are you even here right now? And talk about Miz, oh, you got my whole life planned out with all these 15-year plan and all the sketches and stuff. And, like, what are you doing, man? Nobody even wants you back. You just kept calling. They lucky they hired you back. And pretty much went, Maurice, what have you done? You're a waste of space of the roster. You're just stealing a paycheck. If you want to find out that WWE Network, you're only going to find 0. And you talking about me not having kids. How many kids you got? And pretty much went at Miz's package. Said, you must be shooting blanks down there. which Cena, Jesus fucking Christ, Cena was going at like, you want to talk about house rules and everything, you know, and stuff, but you forgot one thing code that we live by, that is, if you talk tough, you better be tough, he says. And he says, pretty much, you just a pussy. And they just blocked that. I wish they didn't block that out, but he pretty much made him call him a pussy. And Cena just my God, this guy is just was on some burial shit out here again. Like these shoot promos this guy's doing is insane. Like, oh yeah, and, you know, we all go do movies. Like Randy Orton's done it, Dean Ambrose has done it, Sheamus has done it, Triple H has done it, and even you've done it. And you just do bootleg copies of my movies. Jesus, why are they still making Marine movies in the beginning with Whitney? So that's a really good question to ask. And he says, we sold out in Richmond, Virginia and stuff, and the fans want to see some action. And pretty much he called Miss Gutless and everything and stuff. He said, you swinging me right now, Holmes? I'm gonna swing back. You talking to the guy that had his nose on the side of his face, so I ain't nothing to mess with, he says. Like, Cena just went on some fucking savage shit. He was a fucking savage on the mic. That's pretty much plain and simple. Cena just straight up buried him. Because especially you have to call him a pussy right there, and just pretty much call him a straight up pussy. And that he was nothing. Like, just my God, I didn't know what he was gonna go next. I may have missed maybe a note here, but he just went at him. Destroyed him on the mic, and he told him, like, I told you to all stop, but now this ain't a game no more. He's pretty much what to say. We're going to destroy you at WrestleMania. That's gonna be plain and simple. As Miz and Maurice back down again, and Nikki pretty much got on the mic and said that me and my man are gonna kick you. I wish he didn't have to talk to me like that. I wish they didn't even have her talk on. I would have been fine with just Cena. Honestly, I would have just seen Cena and Miz match. Cena's the only reason why I feel like people are really into this match. But I would admit, Total Bellas things were funny. I will say that. I made shit on it before, but it got a little bit more funnier this week. But once it got really more important and serious, Cena just went ham. And like, some stuff sounded ridiculous, but he did speak a lot of truth out there. It was pretty much very shoot. And I know some people at first said, well, this guy pretty much came off like an asshole. Just saying what he said out there, man. He just nothing, shooting fucking blanks. And there was truth to it, but there was just points where the Cena was just on some ridiculous shit. Like, he just went in for no reason. I know I talked on a lot of this whole subject, but this was probably one of the best things of the night to lead into WrestleMania. Like, literally, this was only one of the biggest things to lead into it. And I should say also, like, if you slap me, Nikki, you will knock the Botox off your face. So I thought that was hilarious too. Just check one thing real quick. So, yeah, but you know, alright, let me just move on here. I think I focused enough on the whole Cena Savage thing. I'm surprised John Cena even go back to being Dr. Thuganomics and just start spitting rhymes on him, man. I wouldn't be surprised if I seen that. I really got to say a lot in the predictions when I get to this whole match. Breezango, I don't know why Tyler Breeze still dressed as Nikki Bella for no reason. Just very odd, and make any sense. And pretty much Daniel Bryan says it's going to be a 10-man tag night. And you know what? Since there's 2 more slots in the Andre the Giant Battle Royale, you guys in. So American Alpha, Mojo, Slater and Rhino winning against Usos, Bazongo, and Dolph Ziggler. 10-man tag, fill time, who really cares? All these men in the Andre the Giant Battle Royale. Once again, a pre-show match. That's another pre-show match. And look how the people that they showed on the card for this Andre the Giant Battle Royale. Most of it is tag team, tag team, tag team, tag team. Dolph Ziggler, Mark Henry, and most everybody's a tag team. And Sami Zayn, listen, Big Show and Braun Strowman is going to throw mostly every guy out of this ring. Maybe will be some surprises in there, maybe a legend or two. But mostly everybody is going to be thrown out of this ring. Pretty much, everybody's got to get that WrestleMania payday. It'll most likely be Big Show or Braun Strowman left, and maybe Sami Zayn, maybe in the top 3. But this whole thing's done nothing. This whole Andre the Giant thing in the past 3 years has done nothing for anybody. I thought it would have done with something for Cesaro. Nothing didn't happen. Big Show, just because. Baron Corbin, what have we seen? By the way, let me say this right here. You know, everybody's supposed to hype up the Go Home show. What the hell was Dean Ambrose or Baron Corbin? Was not even there to like show up to hype up the show for at least Sunday. Like, when you can't even have your Intercontinental Champion be on the Go Home show before WrestleMania, makes no damn sense. It doesn't. Luke Harper pretty much showed up in new gear, but I'm not wearing the same t-shirt. I'm wearing a black one this time. And different gear. We're going with Bray Wyatt. Wasn't a lot to say about this match. Pretty much good. Harper was good. And he was about to win, but until he got mesmerized by, for a minute. Wyatt pretty much hit Sister Abigail to win. He stood in the ring until Orton. Oh my god, here we go back to these satanic or sacrificial stuff they're doing. Is Randy Orton pretty much stood in front of the burnt, desecrated building that Sister Abigail was, and he took the symbol and stuck it into the ground to get the power that Abigail was buried, to get the source of power that he was coming for Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania and taking the title, which I have no idea where this is going at this point. It looked cool in a way, but I have no idea what it is. This is almost like some Undertaker shit now at this point. Even more weirder than some Undertaker stuff, really. It really is. Because it's got sort of corpses and powers, like, so did Randy Orton use the symbol from last week, what Wyatt waved around to, I don't know, do something, because he said he's going to take the power away, that Sister Abigail can't help him, that his salvation is gone, and I don't know, so Sister Abigail gave him powers, and I have no idea where this is going at this point. You know, listen, I've seen Undertaker done crazy shit before, but this thing makes no sense at this point. So, I really really pay attention to this. I feel like this feud has kind of lost its bill a little. Really good at first, but now it's kind of lost a little with this insane stuff. Like, I thought Orton at least came out and attacked him, but they had Wyatt looking worried, and the Orton video with him sticking the thing into the ground, the little red lights just showing up out of nowhere, just made no sense, and the snake eating things, and that he's going to just strike the Viper. The Viper. The Viper thing, that nothing's just gonna stand in Orton's way, so I don't know where this crazy stuff is going at this point, but I'm sure it will be a good match between these two, but the ending, I had even have to sit back and laugh a little, like, well, what is this at this point? It looked cool, but even I just had to sit there and laugh. So, okay, this is going on long enough now, but where are we going with this? The Smackdown was not really that great of a show, especially for a go-home show. This is what both Raw and Smackdown do not know how to build up shows. The best thing out here was most likely with John Cena and Miz 7, just because John Cena was a lyrical savage again, killing on the mic. And the Miz, total Brett, those bullshit was funny, so I'll give it that. But the contract signing between AJ and Shane was for what it was. The women's thing I could barely care about, and they brought Naomi back at the last minute, so at least it's happy to see if she would be a Sunday, but they could have waited for a Sunday. But the women just feel lost, and this took way too much time through over 3 commercial breaks. That was nearly 30 minutes. 10-man tag, I don't really care because none of these men are going to win the Giant Battle Royal. By the way, there are no tag team titles on the line on SmackDown, so there won't be a tag team title match for the SmackDown roster. They're just stuck in the Andre the Giant Battle Royale. Why? I have no idea. No rematch. They could have done that. What was the point of changing the titles in the week before? Makes no sense. We could have changed it at WrestleMania again. Or just changed it at WrestleMania in general. So who cares? Harper versus Wyatt was okay, but we knew he just was the benefit, and it was just Wyatt. So it's not a lot to say from this show. There's only like 2 or 3 matches, and I don't know. The go-home shows have not really been good for both shows, to be honest. And I don't know. I just want WrestleMania to get on over because I've said it right here before. I think NXT will most likely blow out WrestleMania again. And I think Ring of Honor will mostly blow them out again with the Supercard of Honor coming out. And we got the Hardys versus the Young Bucks for the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships. The Hardys almost have so many titles, it makes no sense at this point. From the Ring of Honor, Super Kick, TNA, Omega, Mexican, South American, whatever title they hold next is just crazy. But I don't know, the Hardys just have so many titles. I don't know where it's going, and just people just begging them at this point. I don't know how far this thing's going to keep going between them and the Anthem, and I'm sure everyone's seen the new Hardy video, but I don't know, how far will this go? Literally, how far will this go? I just wish this stuff didn't keep going down like this. I want this thing to go on. Don't get me wrong, I miss the Hardys and TNA, but it's unfortunate that this whole thing has happened between these two, and it's just alienating wrestling fans, especially Anthem with the whole trademark thing, and Rebby's out here taking shots and t-shirts and stuff, and I'm really sorry for the Hardys. I want to see them back in TNA, but at least they're not in WWE right now, because I don't trust that broken gimmick in WWE to begin with. And at least Ring of Honor has the Hardys right now, but I keep hearing they're on a short-term deal. So, I don't know. So, it was just really sad when we went down with Anthem and TNA and the Hardys not bringing them back. Because I really wanted to see them back. I was enjoying the Expedition of Gold. I love the Expedition of Gold. I was watching it every week. But, I don't know. I'll just say that another time. But, WrestleMania Sunday, it's going to be a long, long show, so you better have a good-ass lunch or some dinner early, have a big snack with you, or a lot of popcorn and drinks or whatever. It's going to be a long show, and I will be here doing live reactions. It's going to be a long-ass day and night, so be ready. But then again, like I said, I'm looking forward to NXT and Supercard of Honor. But that's my SmackDown review. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace.